Hey, strategy team. I hope you're doing well this morning. Again, it was good to be together last night. And I just wanted to leave a quick video update on the global network and the why and how to get engaged with this global network. First of all, with the why. Why is this global network important? I think it's important for us always to recognize we're part of a larger church body, the body of Jesus, the global body of Jesus. And by God's grace, we have been able to be a part of this global network, partly because I started the network, but also partly because God really brought together the relationships in this network pretty sovereignly to make this network happen. It's a network focused on urban churches, multi-ethnic urban churches next to major global universities, of which that describes us pretty well. And this network really, in a sense, helped plant us while it was in its inception form. San Diego sending us here to plant, and really that was kind of the beginning of the network. So I think yesterday I said the network is newer than Ethnos New Brunswick. It is officially, like in its incorporated form, but unofficially it started with really the planting of Ethnos New Brunswick. And so this is a network that, we really think, God has called us to be a part of. Of course, as we move forward as a local church, where things are based in the elders versus like the planting pastor, that's something the elders will continue to need to believe in and own and really lead in. And so I think that will happen with our current elder team. And in any case, we are part of this network. Again, why? Because it's important for us to remember that we are a part of the global church. Every local church needs to somehow remember that, and this is a way for our church to do that. It's also important because we do believe in church planting. We believe that church planting is one of the best ways to extend the kingdom, and we believe we're called to plant churches that represent us, and again, multi-ethnic, urban, next to major universities. That is something we want to continue to focus on because that describes us best, and that's something we have expertise in as Ethnos New Brunswick, and we want to continue to, of course, by the Spirit's leading, plant those kind of churches, and this network then facilitates those sort of plants. How might the strategy team get more engaged with the global network? I think there are a couple things that come to mind. Number one is relationships. Everything starts with relationships, right? It's in one of our values. Relationships is the context of all ministry. And so if some of you are interested in being in relationship with other church leaders in the network, we would love for you to know about those opportunities and get a chance to commit to growing in some of those relationships. The Global Gathering is an example of an entry point for relationships, but by no means is it the only example. Anyhow, so we're looking for people in the strategy team who want to discover new relationships in the global network. Number two, that will help us then, of course, properly strategize for the future of our global work and global church planning as a church. Again, if relationships is the base of everything, then we need people on the strategy team who will take those first steps in forming relationships. And then as we then begin to actually strategize globally, we would want those people to kind of lead the charge or be a part of the key decision making for continued work. And so two things, relationships, and eventually through relationships being part of strategic thinking and planning for global partnership work. I hope that's helpful. I hope this is helpful for you. And included in this email will be other details of the actual global gathering and how we can be involved. Thanks so much.